cut off my sister after she stole my baby name. My husband and I have been trying to have a baby for years. After multiple rounds of IVF and so much heartbreak, we finally got pregnant earlier this year. It felt like a miracle, and we started planning everything, including the name. For years, I've loved the name Lila. It was my grandmother's name, and I'd always dreamed of honoring her. I told my sister, Jessica, about it years ago, and she knew how important it was to me. Jessica is also pregnant, but her pregnancy was unexpected and not planned. We've been excited to go through this together, even though our due dates are months apart. But last weekend, during a family dinner, Jessica announced she'd already decided on a name for her baby, Lila. I thought it was a joke at first. I laughed and said, "Very funny, Jess," but she just smiled and said, "I've always loved the name. It's so pretty, isn't it?" I reminded her it was the name I'd planned for years, and she just shrugged, saying, "Well, I guess you'll have to pick something else." I was furious. I told her she was being selfish and that this wasn't just a name. It was about honoring our grandmother. She brushed me off, saying, "It's just a name. You don't own it." Since then, I've stopped speaking to her. My mom is begging me to let it go, saying there are other names I could use. My husband thinks Jessica is completely in the wrong, but says I shouldn't let it ruin my relationship with